Championship Wrestling from Epyx, and 8 wrestling titans burst onto your computer screen, ready to crush, twist, and generally make life miserable for their opponents, all in pursuit of the coveted World Wrestling title. The contenders are the biggest, baddest bruisers in the business, each armed with a plethora of wrestling moves plus a signature finishing move so devastating it probably violates at least 3 safety regulations. Before you dive into the action, you get the privilege of practicing your wrestler's special moves. Though with so many confusing modes, moves and tantrums to juggle, you'll probably just end up dizzy. Just don't expect much payoff, since the only moves worth anything are the special moves and the rare pin down. Everything else, essentially a waste of effort, and an excuse to flail your joystick like you're trying to start a fire. The action unfolds in a 3D ring, complete with roaming freedom to dodge, weave, and occasionally trip over your opponent. Adding to the authenticity, the crowd throws out helpful balloon advice like kill, mangle, or the always sage, get a job. Truly, words to live by. Victory requires pinning your opponent for 3 seconds, or just having a higher score when the match ends. And don't worry about complexity. After about 20 minutes, even your least coordinated friend will be pulling off helicopter spins like a budget Tom Cruise. Each wrestler has a repertoire of moves, and controls are pretty straightforward. Move the joystick in one of 4 directions and watch the action unfold. Whether you're landing a punch, spinning your opponent like a human top, or dropping them headfirst in a pile driver, the result depends on your positioning and timing. Start with some good old-fashioned punches and kicks to soften them up. Then go big with spinning drop kicks or turnbuckle leaps. Just don't miss, or you'll be flat on your back faster than you can say ring rust. Let's have a look at the rogues gallery of muscle-bound maniacs you'll be commanding then. KC Colossus.
I'll rip your ears off and feed them to you.
Special move, the Trash Compactor. Recycling never looks so painful. Purple Haze.
Your old lady tussles better than you.
Special move, the Ghetto Blaster. Funky, yet brutal. Colonel Rooski. Bury you, we squash like turnip. Special move, the Great Bear. No honey required. Prince Vicious.
Ooh, you look good enough to smash.
Special move, the Vicious Circle. The sass is lethal. Zanto Klaw. Special move, the Claw Hammer. Translation services unavailable. Zeke Weasel.
When I'm done, your face will be hug slap.
Special move, the Block and Tackle. Farmer certified. The Berserker.
Kill.
Special move, the Pop Top. Open with care. Howling Manslayer.
Scalps, I'm taking heads.
Special move, the Bow and Arrow. A real pain in the arm. The action is tracked with handy on-screen bars showing each wrestler's remaining strength, the time left in the bout, and the score. Basic moves like headlocks and punches are good for a few points, but the crowd craves drama, so unleash those custom moves and rack up the score in style. The graphics were top-notch for the time, especially the zoomed-in shots of the wrestlers pulling outrageous faces. Prince Vicious even treats you to a dramatic pout. Meanwhile, the action is fast, fun, and surprisingly realistic for a sport where reality is mostly optional. Of course, this game can't escape comparisons to Rock and Wrestle. While Championship Wrestling boasts better graphics, tournament mode, and custom moves, Rock and Wrestle counters with 2 extra wrestlers, a rocking soundtrack, and an arsenal of additional moves, including the bone-crunching backbreaker and the ever-satisfying headbutt. Sure, it's a bit on the slow side, but look on the bright side. This gives you plenty of time to plan your next devastating, vertebrae-rattling move. Strategy is key after all, even in pretend violence. If you're a fan of this brand of over-the-top brawling, Championship Wrestling is worth a go. It's not exactly WWF levels of realism, but I thought it was a pretty decent game in itself. If I had to nitpick, the computer opponents are a bit too easy to beat, but in 2-player mode, It's definitely fun to drag your friend into the ring and have 5 or 10 minutes of pulverising fun. Thanks for watching guys, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to let me know what you thought of Championship Wrestling in the comments section. Which was your favourite wrestling game for the Commodore 64? I'd be interested in hearing your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the nostalgic games which you remember playing on your Commodore 64. I hope that they help you relive those magic times in the 80s and early 90s. And there's plenty more just like this already up on the channel playlists. If your favourite game isn't there yet, then we'll definitely get to it soon on this epic adventure down memory lane. Maybe it's the next video coming up. Hopefully, I'll see you there. Until then, bye for now.
You